understand why Cardi B is with Stefon Diggs. Let me explain. So if you're unfamiliar, recently Stefon Diggs has come under fire as he has been, I believe he's being charged for allegedly attacking his private chef. And so then people did what was the most natural thing to do in this situation. They said, Cardi B, why are you with this man? You literally left Offset, who is a serial cheater, for a man who has, these charges, who has other allegations, and then who also has had 4 kids within the same year with, I think, a 5th on the way. I could be wrong. So what are you doing, Cardi B? Like, why are you doing this? And the thing is, I understand why she's fine with being with him, because when she got with him, if you think about the timeline, she still is married to Offset at this time. But when she got with him, it was for fun. She was outside, she was having fun, she was playing around, and then boop, accidentally pregnant. But things happen. Not gonna say that there were better decisions that could have been made, but she can't, like she said in her video, she can't absorb that child back in. It's just not gonna happen. So better decisions could have been made, but this was the person she was popping out with to have fun with. She understood all the stuff that was happening before. If we had to put this in an analogy, she did on this situation, she did step off one set of train tracks to another. The difference here is that she can see this train coming. She decided to be in this exact place at this exact time. She can jump out the way. She can accept her fate. She has time to process emotions. When it came to Offset, it sounds like that she expected him to quit his whole ways, become monogamous, come with her. They're gonna be a power couple. They're gonna do this thing, and he did not go with those plans. So it sounds like it was more of a betrayal. It sounds like she's arrived at the same conclusion Summer Walker did, that all men are the same, and I'd rather be the person who's being tricked on than being tricked. And it's like, it's an unfortunate reality of when you have not decided to fully heal before you leave. And some people will call this healed, but it reminds me of when people go to get surgery. Like let's say you hurt a foot and they do surgery on the foot, they put it in a cast. What they're gonna tell you? They're gonna say, yes, we have fixed your foot, you're in a cast. Do not put weight on this for whatever time period, 4 to 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Don't put any weight on it. If you put weight on it, you're gonna mess up your healing. There are a lot of people out here who are in here putting weights on their hearts, on their emotions, on their minds, and they are still in the healing process. And then what happens then? It gets re-injured. You're back to the surgeon's office. He does the surgery again. Guess what he's gonna tell you this next time? Keep weight off of it, and it might be an even longer period of time because you've injured it more by not listening to the guidelines to begin with. And I think that this is a normal thing that happens to people when they haven't decided to heal. And it's hard to heal. Like healing it feels a lot like not doing anything until you are healed. And you're like, dang, I can do all the things. I can do more than I could do before. Like now I can start to move forward for real instead of being stuck in this cycle. And I think that that's where Cardi B is. And that's why I understand it. I understand that a lot of people end up getting stuck in this cycle of man bad. So either but I want to be with man, so I'm going to have to figure out how to make it work. And this is how she decided to make it work for her with a hurt heart. So I'm just hoping that she comes out of this cycle of life. Maybe when she goes on tour and she has more time away from him, assuming that she's going to have time away from him, maybe she'll have time to really think on this and really process what has happened to her in the last few years.